You ever get that feeling? You know the one, that deep in your bones sense that you're just carrying something around, a weight on your shoulders that you can't seem to shake. Maybe it's pressure from work, or you're worried about your family, your health, your finances, or maybe it's just this nagging anxiety about what's coming next. Whatever it is absolutely exhausting. It just drains you, right? Like you're trying to walk through deep mud, and every single step is a struggle. Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. We are going to dive deep into the source of that weight, which is worry, and we're going to explore a really powerful way to not just manage it, but to truly, finally release it. We'll look at what worry really is, the incredible price we pay for it, and then, most importantly, a clear, actionable path to finding some real, lasting peace. All right, so here's our game plan. First up, we're going to tackle something called the control illusion. It's going to help us understand the true nature of worry. Then we'll look at worry's heavy price to see what it's actually costing us. From there, we'll learn about the act of releasing, discover the amazing peace beyond understanding that can follow, and we'll wrap it all up with a super practical tool showing how gratitude grounds us. Okay, so let's jump right into the heart of the problem. Where does this feeling of worry even come from? Well, it seems to come from this very human and ultimately flawed desire to be in the driver's seat of our own lives all the time. Now, look at that definition. It's kind of blunt, right? A useless attempt at control. But it's so true. At its core, worry is just us trying to control things we can't. We trick ourselves into believing that if we just think about a problem long enough, if we obsess over it, if we play out every single worst-case scenario in our heads, we can somehow force the outcome we want. But it's all an illusion. It feels productive because our minds are spinning like crazy, but at the end of the day, it accomplishes absolutely nothing. I want you to really let that sink in for a second. Worry has a perfect track record of complete and total failure. It has never, not once, paid a bill. It's never healed a sickness or mended a broken heart. It doesn't make us stronger. It doesn't make us more prepared. It's just a mental hamster wheel that burns up all our energy for zero positive results. It's like trying to push your car with a parking brake on. You're sweating, you're straining, you're getting exhausted, but you are not going anywhere. So if worry is completely useless at solving problems, what does it do? Well, it's very, very good at one thing: stealing from us. Let's take a look at the real cost of living with all this anxiety. And this visual, wow, it just says it all, doesn't it? It shows the terrible bargain we make. Studies have found that less than 10%, less than 10 of the things we actively worry about ever actually happen. Think about that. Over 90% of all that emotional energy is spent on stuff that's basically fiction. But look at the other side of the chart. Worry will steal your peace 100% of the time. Every single moment you spend worrying is a moment you're not at peace. It's a guaranteed loss. And this isn't just some abstract idea. We feel this physically. I mean, have you ever said something like this? Man, I just feel so heavy today. Or I'm just being weighed down by all this. That language isn't an accident. It's because worry is a very real emotional and spiritual weight. It is, quite literally, a burden. And since we've all been there, I'm really curious to hear from you. We can all learn from each other here. What's one worry that's been weighing you down lately? Take a second to think about it, and if you feel comfortable, share it in the comments. I think you'll find you are definitely not alone in what you're carrying. Okay, so we've established it. Worry is a useless illusion, and it costs us our peace. So what in the world do we do about it? Well, the answer isn't to try harder to carry the weight. It's to perform a very specific, very intentional act of release. And this scripture is really the core instruction. Notice it doesn't say just stop worrying. We all know that's impossible, right? You can't just flip a switch in your brain. No, it's a command to do something with the worry. It's an action word, cast. So what does that really mean, to cast your care? Okay, this is so cool. The original Greek word used here is incredibly powerful. It doesn't mean to gently place your worries down. It means to deliberately throw something. I want you to picture picking up a big, heavy rock, and that rock is your biggest worry. And then with all your might, just hurling it away from you onto something or someone else. That's the energy here. It's a conscious, forceful decision to say, I am not carrying this anymore. It is the moment you truly let go of control. And this slide just lays it out so perfectly. Worry is basically a meditation on yourself. It's this internal spiral where you're at the center of everything. Your problems, your fears, your own limitations. Prayer in this context is the complete opposite. It's a meditation on God. It shifts your focus off the size of your storm and onto the size of your God. It's taking your hands off the problem so He can put His hands on it. So, what happens when you do that? When you truly cast your cares? What's the result of that radical, active surrender? Well, what follows isn't just the absence of anxiety, it's the presence of something truly profound. Here we have a direct invitation from Jesus Himself. And look who it's for. It's for anyone who is laboring, anyone who is heavy laden. That's the exact same feeling we've been talking about this whole time. And the promise isn't complicated. It's not conditional. It's so simple and so powerful. I will give you rest. And we're not talking about just a temporary distraction here. This is a peace that is described as being beyond our human ability to even understand it. It's a peace that literally stands guard over your heart and your mind, keeping all those racing thoughts and turbulent emotions quiet. It's a supernatural stillness that can settle over you, even when the circumstances around you haven't changed one bit. Now, that all sounds incredible, but how do we make it a reality? How do we live this out, especially on those days when anxiety just comes roaring back? Well, our last section has a really powerful, really practical discipline to keep us grounded. Here's the key. Anxiety lives in the future. It absolutely thrives on those two little words, what if? What if I lose my job? What if I get sick? But gratitude is the anchor that pulls you right back into the present moment. It forces you to focus on what is. It grounds you in the reality of the good things that are right in front of you, right here, right now. And this is the tool. It's so simple, but it is a game changer. The most powerful prayer you can pray when you feel worried is one that starts with thanks. Instead of giving God your laundry list of fears, give Him your list of blessings. Jesus, thank you for the sunshine today. Thank you for my family. Thank you for the breath in my lungs. You see, anxiety and gratitude cannot live in the same space in your mind. By choosing gratitude, you literally starve anxiety of the what-ifs that it needs to survive. So as we finish up, I want to leave you with this final challenge. Think of one what-if that's been bugging you, a worry about tomorrow or next week. Now, what is one thank you can say right now? What's one true present blessing you can focus on instead? Making that trade, choosing the thank you over the what-if. That might just be the first step to releasing that heavy weight for good. Let us know in the comments one thank you that you're focusing on today. Reading them really does inspire all of us. If you were inspired with this video, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Be Thankful. Feel free to share this video as well. Thank you, and God bless.